Alright, fools, dig it. Studio setup tour. Here we go. Let's get real here. Roland MA12C. I highly recommend these if you have the funds to spend on them. They cost me $300. They are some high quality studio monitors, and get this, they got 1/4-inch inputs on the back. So I was able to get rid of my stereo receiver. So I don't even have a stereo receiver. I just have 1/4-inch cables coming out of this mixer straight into these. And they got a low boost, a high boost, and they got 3 inputs, so that's sick. Alright, my mixer. I be having people asking me like the specifics of this shit and whatnot, but in all honesty, it's just a little 4-track mixer. It's nothing special. I've seen a lot that look exactly like this, and they probably do the exact same thing. This one's no different. But, cause y'all be asking, it's a Behringer Xenix 802. No, I didn't buy this. I just got it from my grandpa. So that's why it's nothing special. It's not like I did the research to get a good mixer. It's just a mixer that I happened to come across. And then what else I got? Zoom H1N. I actually have 2 of these. They are very handy. It's called a handy recorder. It's got a 3.5mm input and a 3.5mm output. Super handy. I be using it if I ever want to like record some shit from my turntable. I can record it because I have a cord going from my turntable with an extender on it that goes all the way and comes back here. And that's what this is. So I can record anything that comes out of my turntable and save it for later, or fucking bring it over to my computer. Yeah, so mainly what I use it for is I've been doing my scratching and shit, and the 2000 XL does not have a playthrough feature. So the only way I can hear the sound that's being sampled into it is if I open up the sampler. So if I'm playing my beat, I can't scratch and hear what I'm scratching. But I have a workaround for that. I have my DJ mixer going into this mixer, and I also have this going into this mixer. So I have an output from here and an output from here that both go into here. So they both come out of here. So I can play them both at the same time. So like if I have my... If you can hear that it sounds all weird, like it's because it's coming from my turntable and from my thing. Since the 2000 XL doesn't have a playthrough, I have this going into my mixer so that I can hear this. And that way I can listen to a record without turning my MPC on. So that's that. I also have the MPC 1000 with the XLCD upgrade screen. And let me just give you a real quick review. If I'm going to choose between either of these two, I'm choosing this one, the 2000 XL. First of all, it's a more beautiful machine. It's more visually appealing, which to me makes a difference. To some other people, they don't care, but I do. Personal preference there. But I be making 90s hip hop, and this thing is a little bit too modern. It's not restricted enough, so it allows you to do things that you wouldn't normally hear in 90s hip hop. So this thing, even though this thing was made in like 98 or something, it's still pretty limited, and it still gives you that raw sound. Also, JJOS on there, it has some problems. Like the navigation is a little bit confusing and annoying to get used to, and even after getting used to it, it's still annoying. This one, straightforward, no bullshit, because it's actually created by Kai and it's completely professional. That one, JJOS, has an unprofessional feel to it. So yeah, so I'm MPC 2000 XL, highly recommend, especially if you want to make 90s hip hop. You fucking better. Alright, let's get into some specifics. Let's talk chords just for fun. Actually, let's talk about my turntable. The Stanton ST100. This turntable is incredible, and it's basically just as good as a Technics 1200 if you ask me. And a lot of other people actually would probably say the same thing, but these go for like $300. The only thing is they're pretty rare, and especially ST100. I was just looking it up. No one's even selling one of these right now. But what you will find is the straight STR8 100 or the straight 150, and they're probably quite similar, except the tone arm is completely straight. It's not bent like this. Anyways, if you come across one of these, pick it up because it's a dope turntable. And my needles. Ortophone vinyl. Yeah, so the mixer, Rain, is a good brand. The TTM 57SL is a good one. Yeah, I can't really say that this is the best mixer out there because I don't really have experience like that, but what I use it for is for scratching. So it's got an adjustable fader so I can make it fast so it's immediate. So it's like no sound. I bought this used for, I think it was $200, maybe a little bit more. It might have been $250, but this shit was pretty jammed up on me. It wasn't sliding very fast, like it'd keep jamming on me. So what I did, kind of said fuck it. I don't know if you're supposed to do this or not, but I took Bones Speed Cream. This is skate bearing lube, and I fucking juiced it up. And that was like a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, and shit's butter as fuck, no resistance at all, incredibly smooth. So that shit worked like a charm. Alright, so chords. Out of my mixer, I have this. So this, what's handy is this thing has a main out, and it also has a booth out. So out of my booth out, I have a 1/4 inch to 3.5 millimeter. That's what it is. And then this is just a long 3.5 millimeter cable. So this cord wraps around, goes under my desk, and it comes out here. And it connects into my Zoom. So that makes it so that any sound that comes from my turntable, I can record, which also feeds into my 2000 XL. So I can record or sample anything from my turntable. Yeah. And then so the main out, I have an XLR cable. It's a 1/4 inch that goes into here. So all the sounds that come out of this mixer will go into this speaker. Now 2000 XL, I got 1/4 inch cables from the main outputs of the 2000 XL going into the mixer. So any sounds from the 2000 XL will also come out of here. This is my 2000 XL knob. This is my mixer knob. They both come out of these speakers. So for sampling into the 2000 XL, I have 1/4 inch to 3.5 millimeter. Very handy. Comes in nice since I be using Zoom H1Ns. And with that being said, I be using a lot of 1/4 inch and 3.5 millimeter cables. So I have like 6 of these now. 3.5 millimeter to 1/4 inch converter. So those come in real handy. So that's the cords and shit. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. If you want to know about my camera, it is a Canon M50 Mark II. It's a dope camera. Yeah. I got like this little, there's actually a GoPro thing that I got on it for tripod shit with a clamp on it. Yeah. And because so many people ask me about my fisheye. It is this. It is not an effect, and it is not an iPhone. It is a screw-on fisheye lens. Cost me like 40 bucks, and I found it on Amazon. It's called Mega Fisheye or something like that. Screw it on. Now we got a fisheye, and it's a Mega Fisheye. So yeah, it's not like an insanely high quality fisheye, but it's a banger fisheye, and my camera is high quality, so the end result is high quality. Yeah. So that's what's up. So basically, that's the joint. I don't know if I missed anything. Maybe I did. If I did, then let me know. And I will fucking, I don't know, make another vid or something with an update or some shit. But yeah, my 2000 XL has the SD card upgrade, so I can, which is actually handy because it's the same thing that my camera uses. So I guess real quick, I'll just show you this. I got a MacBook Pro, or I think it's a MacBook Pro, maybe a MacBook Air, I can't remember. I got this Anchor USB hub. It's got micro SD and SD card converter. So that's handy because the Zoom be using a micro SD, this thing be using an SD, and my camera be using an SD. So all my audio, I used to record directly into my computer, but having my computer set up to my beat making setup was fucking made my shit whack. It was handy, but it made my beat making setup, it was just bad for my process. Like, it fucked me up. So I stopped doing it. So it's all separate now, so all my sounds I just record into the Zoom, and then I just take the card out and put it into my computer. So yeah, that's the vid. I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe. Okay. Fuck off. Fuck off. Yeah, bitch. I don't know. Alright, peace.